A very good evening and thank you for joining us on BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you live from the city's capital, Benin City, Edo State. I am Gosgift Omone. Now to the news in details. The Ward 8 councillorship by-elections in Ipowa local government area was held in a peaceful and orderly manner, with a large crowd of electorate who came out to vote for their preferred candidates. BeeTv News Osaroge Agwebo, who monitored the exercise, has details.
At about 9 a.m., officials of the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission (ESEC) arrived at Biko Poly Unit 10 in Ward 8 Ipowa local government area with voting materials. The officials took time to sensitize the electorate on the proper voting with the peaceful conduct of the election, commending ESEC for the orderly process.
The election is going on peacefully, and there's enough crowd, and everything is just peaceful.
Yes, I voted, so everywhere is peace.
Sarupo and the acting Odionwe of the Idogbo community, Odao Samwe. The electorate commended the process and expressed optimism that the candidate they voted for would emerge victorious.
Voting there were Ovima as a council of Idogbo committee. Ikabogo very major elogi making elogi dogbo no bamaka emiwakin. Igo wa council of Yawome Idogbo. Ena to vote.
It was a peaceful process, and you can see that everyone is happy. And more also, the councillorship candidate is from my own village, and we are grateful. So we are here to rally around him, support him, and support the government of His Excellency, the distinguished Senator Mondo Bewolo.
You can see the atmosphere is very friendly. People came out in mass to cast their vote for our candidate. And to the glory of God, from what we are seeing, is clear.
Large turnout of voters characterized the councillorship by-elections in different wards of Oredo local government area of Edo State. Our senior reporter, Best Orator, reports that only the candidates of the APC participated.
At Edokpolo Grammar School, Ward 7 of Oredo, under tight security, was widely praised as peaceful, transparent, and devoid of controversy. Officials of Edo State Independent Electoral Commission (ESEC) ensured that voting process took place in an orderly manner, while security agencies maintained calm throughout the process. Voters arrived early at the polling unit, while voting commenced in line with the electoral guidelines. Party leaders and other voters also lauded the process, noting that the outcome reflected the will of the people.
The electoral process was very, very successful.
Everything is going smoothly, and I believe it's a great day that the Lord has made.
As you can see, the election is peaceful. The people of Ward 7, they are all here to show their support. I see the election is peaceful. The people of Ward 7, they are all here to show their support for my husband.
The situation was not any different in other polling units in Ward 7, speaking shortly to the Electoral Commission for the smooth conduct of the election, while the candidates Sir Jonas Enobahari thanked Governor Mondi Okpebolo and the state leadership of the APC for nominating him as the party's candidate.
I'm very, very happy today for the turnout of the people from Ward 11. They came out en masse to come and vote for me. I'm very, very happy and I'm grateful to them. And by the special grace of God, if I emerge victorious today, I'm going to represent them very, very well.
And everything was peaceful, free and fair.
At Ward 1, the APC state youth leader, Comrade Tony Kabaka,
in the state. It stated that unnecessary evidence have been promptly provided to the relevant authorities, and the store was reopened shortly after. According to the statement, the management is in active engagement with the relevant authorities to ensure smooth communication and avoid such misunderstanding in the future. It noted that a responsible corporate citizen, they remain committed to full compliance with all statutory obligations and in maintaining the trust of its valued customers and stakeholders, adding that their focus is to maintain the delivering of quality service and shopping experience to her customers, which they are known for. Sundry Markets, the leading grocery retailer in Nigeria, currently has 3 stores in the state, creating over 500 direct and indirect employment opportunities there. They promise to continue to invest in building a network of stores in the state and other cities across the country with the aim to bring in high-quality goods and services closer to those who need same for their daily lives. The management thanks their loyal customers for their understanding and continued patronage. On Friday, Governor Siminalayi Fubara was warmly welcomed by a crowd of enthusiastic supporters at the Port Harcourt International Airport as he returned to resume official duties after a 6-month suspension. The report.
Governor Siminalayi Fubara.
The digital landscape is driven by creativity, making it essential for professionals to strike a balance between artistic skills and business strategy. This was a key theme at this year's Business Photography Conference, where creatives gathered to gain insights on how to grow and scale their businesses. Now speaking to journalists, the convener of the conference, Kola Olaslusi, noted that the visual arts sector is more than just expression. It is a robust avenue for job creation, culture preservation, representing Africans' genuine creativity on the global stage.
40,000 people physically, and we've learned, but it's not enough to learn. It's important to practice. So the take-home will be for everything that's been learned, there's a need for us to take it and apply it into, the daily lives, the businesses, and let's begin to grow enterprises that would include
Africa, in Nigeria in particular. And I'm very, very, very happy you're talking about it, because projects like this is not a cake to share, but a cake to make.
It is a shame to us, right, to be importing what we eat. If we cannot feed us, 50 years ago, many people died of kwashiorkor, right? And here we are again. We have not even started scratching our surface. You understand? So it's about time we all do something.
That this government is different. That we'll have a new sheriff in town. We'll have a government that planned his governance strategies. And we'll have a government that has its business as on rehabilitation of our moribund assets. And agriculture plays a central focus in this government.
Azuka Ogojioba, publisher of Media Room Hub and former This Day reporter, has accused the Nigeria Police Force of harassment, assault and unlawful detention following allegations of cyberbullying and defamation. Ms. Ogojioba's alleged harassment and assault adds to growing concerns about the increasingly hostile treatment of journalists in Nigeria, particularly by the police and other armed forces. Speaking at the press conference in Ikeja, Ms. Ogojioba said her health had deteriorated since she was detained in a cell relating to a land dispute, a story she described as part of her professional duties as a journalist.
You know how you have done tests, they cannot see what is wrong with you. I don't know that it's the psychological thing that is making me feel that I'm sick, or I don't know. I've been in and out of the hospital since I left the police station. I left Abuja.
Officials from zones B and D explained that cargo owners now have up to 120 days to clear their consignments before they are classified as overtime cargo. They said the new platform, accessible via office systems on mobile phones, will speed up clearance and improve transparency. Stakeholders were encouraged to use the e-platform to help decongest ports and enhance trade facilitation across the country.
Yes, the challenges of congestion, manual paperwork, bottlenecks, abandoned cargo, and lengthy clearance process have weighed down trade facilitation and slowed down economic activities. Today, with the automated overtime cargo clearance and disposal system, We are demonstrating the customs
action. You want good roads, quality hospitals, schools not perform without your tax. Government will fix schools, build roads, light up communities if the people pay their tax. That's how governance works. It is not about politics. It is about progress. When you pay your tax, you are not helping the government. You are helping yourself. You are helping your family and your future. Don't wait to be chased. Do the right thing. Be part of building the new Edo State. Pay your tax with pride. Let us build Edo together. This message is brought to you by Edo State Internal Revenue Service, EIRS, administering revenue for service and development.
Welcome back. And now to the business scenes, where the World Bank Group, through the International Finance Corporation, has completed its first securitization transaction valued at $510 million. Let's join BeeTv News Esohe Oserige for details of this and more from the business world.
The collateralized loan obligation repackages IFC's loan portfolio into rated securities, creating a new asset class tailored to the risk and return requirement of global institutional investors such as pension funds, insurance companies, and asset managers. The initiative forms part of IFC's Originate to Distribute investment strategy, which is designed to attract private institutional capital into emerging markets. It also enables IFC to free up its balance sheet for additional project financing in developing countries. The World Bank described the transaction as a step towards expanding investment flows into developing economies, signaling a shift from its traditional lending role to that of a facilitator of large-scale private sector capital mobilization. LagRide, the Lagos State-backed e-hailing platform, has expanded its fleet